Too often we run away from things that make us uncomfortable. Today we are going to explore the idea of doing things and seeking things that push us outside of our comfort zone. So on this channel we talk about things that make us uncomfortable, things that expand our horizons, that talk about our attitude toward adversity, resilience, mental toughness, as well as physical fitness and personal safety and security.
Abuse.
Please, if you haven't already, subscribe and share with a friend. So we run away from things that make us uncomfortable. When we do that, we're actually denying ourselves growth. We are denying ourselves the ability to expand our horizons, to learn new things, to become better and stronger at the challenges of life. We deny ourselves the improvement of our resolve as well as our self-confidence. There are many reasons why, obviously, we want to push the boundaries of our comfort, to work outside of our comfort level, to expand ourselves beyond our comfort zone. We want to be able to push our boundaries. This helps us to grow and expand our horizons. It also helps us discover new things. Getting out of our comfort zone forces us to learn new things and see different perspectives. Also, doing things that are uncomfortable allows us to meet new people. So what are some examples of this? Well, let's talk in the physical fitness realm, first of all. If we don't challenge ourselves physically, we are going to get out of shape. We're going to feel lazy. We're going to feel uncomfortable with ourselves by being lazy. So in order to avoid that discomfort, that uncomfortable sense of self, we have to get uncomfortable by getting active. And not only that, by getting active and experiencing the discomfort of physical fitness or of improved fitness, we actually become more resilient to the physical challenges of life. If we never try new things, we never grow, and we never discover that we like certain things that we never thought we would. Often we are able to look back on our lives and say, well, we didn't think we would like a certain activity or a certain food, but we made ourselves uncomfortable by forcing ourselves to try it. And as a result, we found out, wow, we really like that activity or that food or that hobby that we never thought we'd like. Similarly, a job. We look at work and a job and we think, well, I wouldn't like to do that. But sometimes we don't have a choice. And even if we're uncomfortable in it, we realize we don't have a choice because we're doing it for love or we're doing it to support ourselves or our family, that we end up finding out that we just might like that occupation after all. It also forces us to learn new things and gain a new perspective. I remember a mission trip I once took to a Latin American country. As the bus dropped us off at the driveway, we started walking down the hill to the project, and I realized that we would be staying at this project. And even though on top of the mountain we looked across and we could see the valley, and it was a beautiful, beautiful scenery, but I realized how primitive it would be for the next 10 days. I thought, uh-oh, what have I gotten myself into? It was actually a culture shock for me. Well, as a result, I had to strengthen my mind and say, well, like it or not, you're here for the next 10 days. You're going to have to make the most of it. As it turns out, I was coming down with a sickness as well. I had caught something on the plane, and I was starting the onsets of headache and congestion. Thankfully, in a tropical climate, it didn't last long, but the first night was pretty miserable. But I learned to deal with it, and I expanded my horizon. I got tougher, mentally as well as physically. And also during the trip, it wasn't as daunting as I had thought it was. I wasn't as uncomfortable as I thought I might be initially. And not only did I learn a lot, I got to experience some wonderful things as a result. So don't deny yourself the ability to get uncomfortable. Don't deny yourself the ability to be comfortable being uncomfortable, to expand your horizons and learn new things, to discover new things. Push beyond your comfort zone. In fact, challenge yourself to push yourself beyond your comfort zone every day. There's something that you don't like to do or don't want to do every day. Do that one thing. Push yourself just a little bit and a little bit. And each week, take something else and push yourself a little bit more. And once a month, challenge yourself to do something far outside your comfort zone. Personally, I hate running. So I challenge myself and push myself to run. Get out and take that class that you always wanted to take. Learn something new, a new hobby, a new skill. Do something that you don't know if you'd like, that perhaps you're uncomfortable even experimenting with. Instead, grab that bull by the horns, as it were, and try that thing that you're afraid of trying. You just might find out that you like it. You just might find out that it suits you very well. And you'll definitely learn something about yourself and about the world around you. So there's going to be times in your life where you're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be uncomfortable around certain people or certain types of people. You're going to be uncomfortable walking into, for example, a new church. You're going to be uncomfortable perhaps starting a new job or walking into a classroom as a student, surrounded by a bunch of people you've never seen before and don't know. You're going to find yourself sleeping in a strange place, unfamiliar to you. Challenge yourself to take on this uncomfortable attitude that you have, to overcome this discomfort. You're going to find yourself walking or driving through an area that you are very uncomfortable. You feel vulnerable. You feel perhaps even threatened. Now, I don't suggest that you do something that puts yourself in danger in order to overcome your uncomfortable feelings. But what I'm saying is sometimes we don't have a choice in the matter. And when we don't have a choice in the matter, we have to learn to strengthen our mind, strengthen our will, and calmly accept the challenge that we've been given and overcome our discomfort and push our comfort zone. And in the end, we end up expanding our comfort zone so that we're not as uncomfortable with certain things we thought we were uncomfortable with before. Keep pushing those boundaries so that in the end you will be able to face challenges in life. You'll be mentally as well as physically tough and have the resilience to face other adversities and challenges in life. Please share this with someone who needs to hear this message. Leave a comment of your challenges. What is your comfort zone that you have to push against? The more comfortable you'll get pushing out your comfort zone, the more comfortable you'll be in an otherwise uncomfortable situation. Dark chocolate, comfort food.